Welcome to Under the Sink Show. This is a place where we talk about things under the sink. My name is Kyla. I am your host. You have no choice. I will be honest with you guys. I am not in the mood to record. And I am not in the mood to say things. I feel like a lot of the things that are going to come out of my mouth would be bullshit. Like, I don't know. I am preoccupied by other things. And all of those other things are just sitting on my sink. Just simmering and like just thoughts floating by. And I am not doing anything. I'm just watching them. Like watching them afloat in this vast space of chaos. Just like interacting, just watching it like interact with one another, and then like me just staring at it like sure I'll let it happen. That's how I feel. Happy Women's Month. I don't know. This is my notes. Yeah, I have a lot of projects, a lot of good opportunities presented itself to me. I am blessed. But also, I feel guilty that I am blessed. And I start to question, like, the joy that I'm feeling, or, like, this kind of good feeling that I have. Because, like, I'm also kind of aware of what's going on, of, like, in a bigger picture of how this world is burning. And also there's another layer of me that understands that the world is always burning. Like, a part of me is like, I want to help. I also want to feel happy. I also am scared. So that's the things that I'm feeling right now. I just took a shower, by the way, and I was feeling a lot worse earlier, but then the shower kind of helped with the with the bad thoughts, washing away the bad thoughts. It's a ritual. I wrote something about that, and if you're interested, let me know. I'll send you the link. I feel like I've exhausted my entire social battery over the weekend. Every chance that I get in terms of like doing a project or like continuing something that I'm working on, I feel scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I watched a video earlier about how a lot of us were very creative and very fearless when we were teenagers, because doubting our own creations was always like impossible. Like, we always believed that we are, like, what we do is kind of like we believe in it, you know, like whatever we make is something that we feel joy and we feel very proud of. And I think the kids during those times, like people my age or coming from that generation or whatever, because of the internet and how exposed we are to each other, which is kind of like good. There's kind of like a juxtaposition of what it's doing. So we're kind of like expressing things that we want, right? Like being creative and all that. And also at the same time, we have like this doubt of what we're doing. Like, it's like we're hopeful but kind of like hesitant. I don't know how to say it, but maybe that is the only thing that I can share about my sink. I think it's a mess, and at the same time it's beautiful, and also it's sprinkled with doubt. Yeah. doubt is good, but like in some cases, doubt becomes it becomes fear. And fear has this habit of like caging us into limits. I have a bunch of photos in a coffee shop in Makati, in convenience coffee house. They're displayed. They're photos of my apartment, and I don't know if you have the time, or if you happen to be in the neighborhood. I know it's kind of far, and it's also I don't want you to go because of me, but like if you happen to be there, that it would be nice if you can go there. I also plan to do art markets, but not for the exposure and for the money. I think for the community, the communal part of it. And I told my good friend the other day, Yana, about that. Yeah, I'm trying to be more present and be one with the community, because I feel like I've spent so much time in my room that I have become best friends with myself already. And I think myself and I are ready to go forth in the world and participate in society for the better. And I hope you are okay. I hope I don't know who's listening to this, but I think it's kind of weird to do this project, because like it's kind of like I'm just talking at you. And so you guys sending message and commenting is kind of like, thanks. Why am I crying? Happy Women's Month. And thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day.